Since you were talking about your back-to-back projects and films, so I would directly dive into your films first of all. So, Angad, you have portrayed a mixed range of characters, portraying a carefree college student or, being a raw agent. And again, you're portraying a ruthless antagonist in Pink to being the most humble, honest cricketer in Inside Edge. And again, being the ever supportive brother on screen. So, what are the kind of roles you want to experiment more with?
I just feel that as an actor, the challenge is to keep on not just reinventing, but also trying to get into places where which are uncomfortable. I feel that this is a question which is you asked a very good question after after a really long time somebody's asked me that question because I feel we a lot of people also get into their comfort zones and they feel what is working for them and then they keep on going into that direction, and
Yeah,
then there's a certain audience which identifies with your work and they want you to play that kind of part again and again. But I
yeah,
feel that's not the challenging part. The challenging part is trying to win over the audience with every single role that you accept, and the more diversify you can be, I feel the more you will be accepted and more you'll be loved if you play your part well. And box office or making films money at the at the ticket window is not the criteria for an actor. The criteria for an actor is how convincing he or she is in their part,
true.
and whether they go to that extra mile or not. Because you have um, people in the West, who there's so many actors who can, transform whether it's their body language or their looks or their personalities or their physiques according to the role that demands.
Yeah,
And I feel that we are working towards that, but also I feel that there's a certain comfort level with actors trying to do the same thing because of the audience,
yeah.
demand for that kind of a persona on screen. But with the new age actors and OTT coming in such a big way,
Mhm.
actors are willing to take that risk, and they're willing to transform and go that extra mile, because the the box office is not such a worry. And now that you see recently, there are many names that have done so well on the OTT, whether it's as far as films are concerned or shows are concerned. So I
Yeah,
feel that somewhere along the line you have to tread into uncomfortable territories and go into those zones where you're challenged, and you should try and do things which you fear doing, because the only way of overcoming fear is by getting into it and you
overcome it.
know making it, making it your whole and soul. So that's what I enjoy doing now, whether it was Pink or whether it was Inside Edge as Arvind Vashisht, or then Gunjan Saxena, or then Surma, Tiger Zinda Hai. I feel that, or even I've done a courtroom drama called The Verdict, which I played a real life character as a lawyer. um, I just feel that for me, I want to be that person who is known for his performance, and I think that becomes immortal.
Mhm.
uh, on screen, people should enjoy your work and look forward to what you're doing next. So
Yeah.
I feel that is very, very important. For me, it is very important
Mhm.
because I really enjoy the work of Rajkumar Rao, or for that matter, you know um, there is Vikrant Messi, who's doing really well. I just like, between these two boys and the coming of age of Divyendu. Divyendu has done so well in Mirzapur, and he's come through Love Ranjan sir's school, and I just have a total different love and respect for actors like this because of a guy who's worked with me in Pink, Vijay Verma. Again, he's doing a lot of good work, and
Yeah.
I feel that they give other actors hope who come from various different places and cities, and
Mhm.
who look a certain way or look different. It's not, we've gone beyond, I feel we have gone beyond looks or personality or six pack abs.
Yeah.
I feel as a performer, it's a thing of the past. Like, yes, if the role requires it, then you develop a physique. But if the role doesn't require, then I feel our country is what? Our country is, you know, like 99%, maybe just 1% is urban, but the 99% does consider itself a mass audience. So
Yeah.
you, at some level, how do you connect with them? You have to connect with them by being a regular man.
By
And I
being
feel by being
one of them.
yeah, you have to be a regular, ordinary citizen.
Yeah.
And I feel that they should feel that वो सब चीजें as an audience कर सकते हैं जो आप on screen कर रहे हो. तो वो
Mhm.
एक connect बहुत जरूरी होता है. That's why I feel that people like Salman Bhai, who's one of the biggest stars, or Mr. Bachchan, these are the two names that come straight to my mind, who have ruled the box office for so many years. Is the reason is because they have an ability to be that common man,
They
and
connect with the
that's that's why they get such a big huge connect.
yeah.
And I feel that I want to see myself between whether it's commercial cinema or whether it is cinema which is you know uh, slightly niche. If I would give it an opportunity, I would love to do one commercial film and one niche project for my performance, because at that level you target both the
Mhm.
mass as well as the urban center. But yes, for me, my first priority is to be honest at my performance and be um, very honest to the character that I'm portraying.
Mhm. Because, honestly, every time I watch you on screen, it doesn't really feel like I'm watching Angad. I'm watching that person over there. You soak into
Thank
the
you so much.
so well. So, I want to know what's your thought process, in choosing a script and making your character so believable and breathable at the same time.
So I'll tell you what my struggle has been, and that's why I guess my work has been. I'm very happy that it gets appreciated, but also it's been like for me it's very tricky to pick and choose projects, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times, when I did Ping, then I started getting offered the same parts which
Yeah.
I could not say yes to, because I just don't want to be slotted. And here you get slotted very fast. अरे उसने ऐसा रोल किया तो अभी सब कास्टिंग वाले लोग आपको ऐसा सोचने लग जाते हैं. you know then immediately for me the challenge was to move away from Pink and do something which was earnest and which was solid, at the same time was upright. So I went into Inside Edge as Arvind Vashish. So
Yeah.
when people identified with Arvind Vashish, then they started offering me parts like that, which was my victory. you
Yeah.
know I got Surma because Shad Ali saw Inside Edge. Now, had Shad Ali, maybe I would have not been cast if in Surma, had I not done Inside Edge and if I was still in Pink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel that you have the challenge for me has been constantly in breaking the shackles that sometimes you're put in.
Yeah.
People want to slot you, but you don't get slotted, because that's been my victory. And I work towards that. Like, and I won't get so many chances. So whatever chance I get, I have to prove myself in a
Mm-hmm.
very diverse and a different manner to what I have done, maybe in the last project that I have done. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, that's been my biggest challenge, because um, before I was one of the options in people's minds. Today, yes, I'm on top of people's minds as a leading man, also for great parts. But at some level, I'm not the first person they call. I'm not the casting. As far as the casting is concerned, I'm not the first person that I get a call. So I'm still in the top 5 or the top 10, maybe. As far as actors are concerned, as an optional
Mm-hmm.
choice. But I'm hoping that it changes, because I've struggled hard for my career, and I want people to know that. And people, if my audience can see it and recognize it, I just want the industry people should also do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a lot of encouragement from producers, especially from Dharma Productions and Karan Johar and Apurva Mehta, who've really backed my work and seen it and given me opportunities, and I really value it, because or Excel Entertainment, which is Ritesh Sidwani and Farhan Akhtar, they gave me inside edge. It changed my world. Karan Anshuman, the creator, or Guru, who wrote it together. It's like one opportunity leads to the next leads to another one. So I
Yeah.
feel that I have just been that one person who's tried to find work after each project that I've delivered.
Mm-hmm.
So with a hope and a lot of prayer that this connects with the audience, so then I'll get another chance.
Mm-hmm.
That has been my constant battle, which I want to also at one level feel that yes, it's a great feeling for actors who pick and choose their projects. Unfortunately, I don't have that uh,
Choice.
privilege. So I
Yeah.
have to so I would, but I would love to, I don't mind getting everybody's struggle should change. It's like if somebody's struggling for a box office which he's or she delivered 100 crores and they wanted 150. That's their struggle. My struggle, I feel, should not be the fact that how I keep on portraying various parts, but also feel secure that in myself that I have enough work to portray those parts.
Yeah,
You know,
got
so that has been a constant challenge for me since 2016. Now we are in 2021, and I feel that at some level that should change.
it.
And I want to work with filmmakers like Love Ranjan because he makes great comedy.
Yeah.
Um, and I want to get into that, or to that audience. I want those songs also. I love humor. I'm very in my heart. I'm very hinterland. I have a very strong connect towards the north and towards the central parts of India,
Mhm.
because my mother is from the UP and is from UP Kanpur, and my father is from Amritsar, Punjab. So I
Mhm.
feel that you know between north and center,
Mhm.
most of our country is covered. So I
Mhm.
want to diversify into these places, and I'm looking for projects like that. Like,
Mhm.
I've done some intense work. I'm looking to do something light-hearted, like a comedy or a
Mhm.
slice of life film. So you know I'm looking at targeting, and I feel that I have no shame in picking up the phone and or messaging or calling filmmakers or producers, because I feel that that's my job. It's like today a person who's gunning to play for the country is pitching himself, as far as cricket is concerned, on the highest level, which is the IPL. They knock on the Indian doors and make sure they tell selectors that pick us, look at our body of work. We are scoring runs or taking wickets. We should be given an opportunity. I think in the same, we are as actors and creative people, we are in the same place. Look at our body of work.
True.
It is successful. We should be given a fair enough chance. And I feel uh, my plea is to more towards the casting directors of our industry, because now everything is so streamlined.
True.
And I can keep on and in my hand I try and control the controllables, but what is not in my hand is beyond my control. I can't do much about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, uh, that that's that myth of like good looking people cannot act is changing now. It's not that actors have to be a certain way or a certain look. I just feel a good performer is a good performer, and a good performance only makes, it's like handsome is what handsome does. So your
Yeah.
performance makes you look attractive.
So, Angad, you have donned many hats in your career, like, from cooking to cricket shows, then to participating in reality shows, and then to walking those, starry ramps, and, obviously being an actor. So, what is that one thing you enjoy doing the most?
Right now, what I enjoy the most is, apart from the fact that yes, I love portraying different characters on screen. Initially when you want to be an actor, there are many phases a person goes through and
Yeah.
tries to. Also, when you move to a city like Mumbai, it's not very easy to make a living. When you don't belong from Mumbai. So
Yeah.
I did various odd jobs to make some money to survive.
Mhm.
Modeling was one of them. I was never a person who thought modeling is a career, and I never wanted. If had it not been for me to pay my bills, I don't think I would have ever ventured into that field.
Okay.
But when you have to, um, when you look back and think about it, yes, it did pay my bills, and I'm very grateful that I got an opportunity as a model also to work, or then whether it was hosting, because I thought that hosting, once people start seeing you on TV, you get an opportunity. Various other doors open, and I believe that happened to me, because when I hosted the IPL,
Yeah.
people saw me, and IPL is actually the most highest rated,
Mhm.
technically you can call it a show or a live cricket event, which garners the maximum people's maximum visibility towards people. So
Yeah.
I feel that it helped me a lot, and once I just took one step to the next, and I think then I did Khatro Ke Khiladi, which was a reality show, which for me, I love to travel also. Luckily for me, it was set in Rio de Janeiro, and I went there, and we shot in Brazil, and it was quite an experience.
Mhm.
Uh, so I just feel that at some level, uh, I never had guidance to tell me that do these things and don't do these things. So when you come from outside and you're not a person who has who's not from the same profession, then it's like a trial and error method that you use. And I think I've just had faith in the universe, and it's guided me at every step. And you know, whenever I felt the instinct is strong, I've gone ahead with it full throttle, and I think it's paid dividends. So yeah, these are the things that you sometimes do to, you know, survive, to pay your bills, and sometimes they don't get mentioned. But everybody has a story, and I just want mine.
This is very thoughtful and inspiring, you know.
So I just feel, because see, also, today I I'm in a slightly more secure position. I have a lovely family. I have a lovely wife and a daughter, and I enjoy spending time with them. I'm seeing my daughter grow up. She's 2 years plus, 2 years and 3 months plus, and just to see her evolve and talk. These have been the, I guess, the bonuses in a lockdown where you spend maximum time with your family.
Hmm.
And also, I've spent so much time with my parents. It's been bliss, literally.
Hmm.
But for me to look after my family or look after my parents, my work has given me that privilege.
Hmm.
And I'm very honored to be part of a film industry like our film industry, the film Hindi film industry, because I feel that they just doesn't, they've welcomed me with open doors. I've had lovely producers. I've had some really, like Shujit Sarkar is my guru. I call him teacher because,
Hmm.
my career began in Pink, literally. It was because of Shujit Da and Mr. Bachchan that I got an opportunity to be part of a national award winning film. And it gave me a lot of credibility, and I will ever be so grateful and thankful to Shujita for giving me that opportunity,
Hmm.
and to Mr. Bachchan for instilling that faith that there could be a 20-year-old in front of him standing in a courtroom talking to him the way he spoke. So I
Yeah.
feel that my career, my journey as an actor grew from there, and from then onwards, people have taken a lot of interest in my work,
Hmm.
and I've just uh, I'm extremely grateful because not everybody can get an opportunity that I got.
Hmm.
When you're walking on unknown territory. So I guess I have the blessings of my parents, and today whatever little I'm worth is because of my film industry, the work that I've done, and the people that have supported me there. I've had some really good times with, like, I think our industry is based on relationship. It is not, it is professional, but it is based on relationship, and I feel like people can, no amount of goodwill
Yeah.
is ever enough, because we work on goodwill, we work on trust, we work on faith, we
Hmm.
work on, you know we वो कहते हैं ना कि आपने जबान दे दी, वो जबान देने का मतलब है it's bigger than any contract that you will sign
Hmm.
in our industry. So I
Yeah.
feel for me it is very important that my goodwill is intact, and I work towards my goodwill, and I
Hmm.
feel that because of that goodwill, your work expands. Here our industry is a place where you could be 40% talented, but
Yeah.
if you are a good human being, people will always work with you. If
True.
you're disciplined, you work hard, people will always work with you, and they will encourage you to get better.
Yeah.
But if you are, say, you could be 90% talented, but if you're not a nice person, people will not work with you. So I feel, our industry is a place where it's more like teamwork. You take along so many people.
Yeah.
Even as an actor, if you show up on set, the lightmen, the spot people, the direction team, the production team, they all work. So they all work for making a project which is beautiful. They all work together. Like tomorrow, a lightman is working to make you look good. The DOP is working to find your best angles. The director is working to get the best performance out of you as an actor.
Yeah.
So everybody is working in your benefit. You know. So I just feel that there has to be gratitude. There has to be a lot of you
Respect
know
for
give and take. You have to, yeah, there has to be empathy. You have to value these people who take out time and come and make you look good and make you a better performer.
everyone. So, take us through the period whether, films were not choosing you or maybe you were not choosing the right films.
No, I've never, honestly, it's not about choosing the right films.
Mhm.
um it's everybody faces challenges, and I was no different, and I faced a lot of challenges before 2016, till the time Shujida saw me at a film fair event. I think I have a lot of gratitude towards being at the right place at the right time, maybe, and that's very important. And had I not been there, and had he not passed me, I would have never got Pink. So I just feel that I have been time and again, I've been in a position where I have worked hard and proved myself, but I just still feel that, I'm there was a time where I was not considered. I used to test a lot, and I used to. For me, it is I till date test for parts, because a lot of many actors don't like testing for parts,
Yeah.
because for some reason they don't feel confident, and I feel that when you're not confident, that's the time you bare your soul in front of the camera,
Yeah.
and that's where you're most vulnerable when you are not confirmed, for a project. So I feel that I enjoy being in that space. It's a difficult time, because a lot of times you could be on top of a filmmaker's mind, but then once they see you on camera, you might not be the correct choice, or you might not be the first choice that they are thinking.
Yeah.
So there's enough slip between the cup and the lip,
Yeah. True.
when you're testing for a part. So
Mhm.
I just feel that it's a tricky place to be in, and I've been there many times. I've lost films, I've been confirmed for films, I've been dropped from films, and I think it's just not me. Many people who are here have faced the same problem, but uh, luckily, thanks to my background of sport, it's not taught me how to be bitter. So I've taken it in my stride, and I've only made myself realize that maybe I need to work more upon myself and work more hard, and which I've done. And maybe that's also helped me win the vote of confidence of many filmmakers and many casting people.
Mhm.
But yeah, but now times are changing. There are actors that are taken in because also there are a lot of reasons. One is physicality, or the language they speak,
Yeah.
or the energy that they have.
Mhm.
So I feel that these are good things. Like, today, because it being streamlined, you get to see a guy like Pratik Gandhi come up.
Yeah.
Scam 1992 becomes such a big hit.
Mhm.
There are other people who are getting a look in. There are new people coming in,
Yeah.
testing every day, getting an opportunity to test for bigger films, bigger projects, bigger producers. So I think it's very encouraging. Um, there's a lot of demand for new faces now. Also, luckily, where I got lucky was I had the first movers advantage towards the OTT with Inside Edge,
Yeah.
and that gave me a good base as far as viewership is concerned, or even as
Yeah.
it's a bit, I don't think, like, also you start building a fan base slowly, and youngsters get to see your work more. And today, our audience is a millennial audience. Is how you connect with them, and many people, especially producers, are moving into a space where they want to cast younger people for a younger audience.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful and lucky that I have been able to be there as
Yeah.
a first mover advantage, whether it was Inside Edge or whether it was The Verdict. These two helped me a lot. And
Mhm.
also with Gunjan Saxena, being a film which was about Gunjan Saxena, Janvi portrayed that part. All of a sudden you move yourself as an actor into a much younger audience. You have to be, you have to see where you fit, what kind of work takes you to what kind of audience. So
Mhm.
there's a certain process that goes into it, in understanding also the kind of parts that you pick and you choose, and whether they will benefit you,
Mhm.
as either as a performer, or will they benefit you as far as gaining an audience is concerned. So there are many things that now you have to think about. But for me, if my if once I read a script and if my instinct says that this is what you need to do, I
Mhm.
don't think twice before saying yes,
Mhm.
because my job is to say yes. My job is not to say no.
Yeah.
For me, I'm hungry to play different roles. I'm hungry to elevate myself as a performer, or I want to reach out to people who I've not worked with, like people like Mr. Bansali or his cinema.
Mhm.
There is Vikramaditya Motwane, there is Anurag Kashyap. These are the people who I would love to collaborate with if given an opportunity, for sure.
Mhm. So, as an artist, how do you take care of your mental health? Given at a time where, depression and anxiety has been so prevalent due to work pressure. So, what is your take on it?
See, as human beings, we are very insecure people, and there's nothing wrong in it. You have to accept the fact that you are insecure, because that's what makes you human.
Yeah.
Everybody has insecurities to very different levels. Some people, there people have insecurities which you will not even think of, but then it is their insecurity, and you should be at some level be accepting of that, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel that कभी कभी ऐसा होता है यार, हमने काम नहीं किया है, काम मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगी,
Mhm.
बहुत सारे डाउट्स आते हैं. दैट्स द टाइम वेयर यू हैव टू बिलीव इन योरसेल्फ.
Yeah.
One, believe in your talent. Two, and then also understand what family means to you. Like, your parents have sacrificed so much in bringing you up as an individual. Or now, whether you are married or you're not married, if you're married, how much importance your spouse brings to you in the relationship,
Yeah.
how centered, children bring your, make you as a person. So I just feel that actors can get very recluse, can get very lonely. It's a very lonely place, you know. As a creative person,
Yeah.
that place is a very lonely place. Like, you know, and actors tend to get recluse. Actors tend to, go that extra mile in projecting a certain part, which sometimes it's not close to them or in their DNA at all.
Yeah.
And that is when, with, that when you venture into those are dangerous spaces to venture into, because the minute you start doing that, which is again because you want to prove yourself
Yeah.
to such a level,
Mhm.
you want to make yourself uncomfortable to such a level that you don't, there could be friction, there can be damage, there can be, you could be going into dark spaces. So
Yeah.
how does one bring you out of that?
True.
That's where you need a very strong base and a very emotional, you need a very good emotional grounding as far as the family is concerned. And I feel that's the reason why when
Mm.
when people talk about family, or they talk about having, when it's, I'm a very strong believer in the institution of marriage. I feel that it centers an individual, especially a man, and at some level you need to fall back upon your own people. And
True.
that is what family is.
Yeah.
You fall back upon them, they know your vulnerabilities, they see you the way you are. They don't see you the actor, or the star you want to be, or the star you are.
Mm.
They see you as their own son, their own sibling, as your own husband. The
Yeah.
child sees you as a father. And I feel that is what is very important, to
Mhm.
understand that as much as you love your profession, it's a part of your life,
Mhm.
but family is your life, you know. And I feel that is such a, like, for me, my father gave me that lesson. And after, I'm married now 3.5 years.
Mhm.
I've been with my wife for 4 years now, and I
Mhm.
feel that it's been it's helped my career, it's helped my professional life. my,
Mhm.
if you're happy, if you have a happy home, then you'll have a happy work environment.
True.
So I feel that it is your home that makes you stable.
True.
It's not the other way around. Professional life doesn't make your home stable. Your home makes your professional life
Make
stable.
you feel
And that's what I adhere to.
yeah. So back home, who's your biggest critique?
uh Back in my house, my sister, my wife, um my mother-in-law.
Acha.
She's my everyday critique is my mother-in-law. And and my dad.
Mhm.
My dad is somebody who can be very, very blunt, and is an honest man. So if
Mhm.
he doesn't like something, like, he really enjoyed Pink, and he really enjoyed Inside Edge.
Okay.
And but then I did a film called Zoya Factor. He said there was no need for you to do a film like that, because it had no gravity. And he can be honest, and there are a lot of times he's said the same about one or two other projects also, which I've been part of. He said, whenever you come on screen, make sure that you're backed by a good performance. And I look forward to good performance from you. So make sure you do that. And it's good to get that kind of understanding as to what people think, where you stand and where you want to be. Because gone are the days where you can just be part of a project and get wasted. Yeah. So I just feel that now, whether it's a commercial project or whether it's a performance oriented project, everybody is looking to do something more,
Which is
with
wow.
themselves, with the script or with the character. So I feel that that's a good thing. Cinema is evolving, we as people are evolving.
Mm-hmm.
And now also there's been such good writing that's come into play,
Yeah.
because of digital platforms being opening up and giving so many other people an opportunity, that even during the pandemic I've managed to read quite a few projects which I thought made a lot of sense, and which were also very, very different from the work that I've done. And all that writing was from completely new writers, and I was really impressed by the way people think and how they're moving forward. And
Mm-hmm.
also the audience is evolving with that kind of cinema or show. So I feel we are definitely heading in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, we are in a place when 2021 has put us back in our homes
Yeah.
to make us realize that you know we are not bigger than this pandemic.
So, Angad, I know Meher is too young, but if she had to get into films or seize a profession in this field, so what would be your piece of advice to her?
First of all, if she wants to be part of any creative process as a performer, whether it is as a singer or a dancer or a painter or a sports personality, I'm all for it, because I feel that she'll find a way. I found my way, my wife found hers, she's got our DNA, she'll find a way.
Mm-hmm.
My father played cricket for India, he found his way. I think if you are just honest to yourself, you can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself. So I think you have to just be honest to yourself, and then whatever your want and your desires,
Mm-hmm.
you are put on that path.
Yeah.
And then that's the time you have to realize that if this is my potential, then I have to move forward to make sure that I make the most out of it. There's no substitute for hard work. So that's all I'm going to say to my daughter when she grows up.
Mm-hmm.
Right now she's too little.
Yeah.
She's the apple of my eye, and I'm sure everybody else is in the house, but uh, I just want her to be, everything else is fine. I just want her to be a good human being. That's it. Acting actor bane, sports personality bane, business में जाए, कुछ भी करे. I just want her to be a good human being first. Like that's what I was taught by my dad. He
Mm-hmm.
said, आप कुछ बनो ना बनो,
Mm-hmm.
अच्छे इंसान बन जाओ, वो ही बहुत है.
That's
You
important.
know. So yeah, so I feel that that's the only education sikhya that I will pass on from my dad to her, is that just try and be a good human being. Work towards that. Rest, everything gets taken care of.
Mm-hmm. So my next question was regarding your relationship. Like, not just me, we honestly love you and Neha together. And as cliche as it sounds, like you guys are legit couple goals. So have you both thought of sharing the screen space together or doing a film someday together?
See, the kind of work that I do versus the kind of work she does is very different.
Yeah.
Um, you know, so I just feel that she's a very strong performer on screen who's done very well for herself
Yeah.
as an actor,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really nice to see her as a performer on screen. And
Mm-hmm.
she's doing some very interesting films, you
Mm-hmm.
know, uh, and like I'm looking forward to her work in 2021 that she's doing, which will be released. Uh, I would love to. I don't know. It's also about people wanting to cast us together.
Mm-hmm.
That is not in my hand or her hand.
Yeah.
Also, project has to justify her and me,
Yeah.
in the same space.
Mm-hmm.
So till now, that's not been the kind of um, how should I like, we've not come across such a project yet, or people haven't really approached us in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it's going to happen, but it could happen. And I just feel that whether it's Instagram or social media is just a place to sometimes share a bit of a laugh and have a friendly banter. So that really works. And
Mm-hmm.
I think, and the advantage that I have is maybe in our relationship is a bit different, because she thinks in English and she talks much more in English, and I think in Punjabi, and I translate it. Well, if I can't translate it in English that much, then I translate it in Hindi and tell her. So,
Okay.
but in my head, my Hazar Jawabi is more Punjabi and Hindi,
Okay.
whereas hers is more English. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the banter also connects well.
Okay. So, but if given a chance, what would be the kind of film you would want to do with Neha?
I think a comedy will really work in our favor. but
Okay.
that should happen. Some uh, like it will, if I really enjoyed Gulabo Sitabo, honestly. you
Yeah.
know should The banter between Mr. Bachchan and Ayushman's
Yeah.
character was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, if it was made between Neha and me, you
Mm-hmm.
know we agree to disagree, you know and the same banter was between Mr. Bachchan and Deepika and Piku,
Yeah.
you know so even you agree to disagree, that makes it a beautiful watch for people on screen. So
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
I am definitely looking forward to that. I mean, that needs to
Let's
happen.
see.
Let's see. Yeah.
Let's
So, is there anything you would like to say your younger self, facing the camera for this first time?
Yeah, listen, because performance is all about listening. It's all about reacting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you listen properly and don't think about saying your lines first listen. Once
Mm-hmm.
you start listening, everything is fine.
Mm-hmm.
In life, it's the same rule.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to complicate it. It's quite simple, actually.
Yeah.
If you listen, you'll be honest in
Yeah.
whether it's saying the line or in delivering a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So, Angad, it's really interesting to see, the choices that you're making right now, be it terms of films or playing a character, has been, going good for you. So, right now, are you like clear in your head, like from now onwards, what are the kind of roles you want to do more, or, what are the kind of stuff you're going to reject?
See, I'm very clear as to where I want to go as far as my career graph is concerned.
Yeah.
But planning doesn't get you anywhere. I just feel that there are a lot of times, you're part of projects which you don't feel how they'll translate, and they just translate into something really big.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have an instinct about a project, but that doesn't translate.
Yeah.
So if it's like you never know what connects with the audience and what they take home, take back from the film or what they see on screen. So I just feel that I'm clear about where I want to go, and I'm clear about how I want to evolve.
Hmm.
I just want, I just wish that I'm given more choices. I need to be, I want to be a front runner in people's minds as a performer. And if they want to choose, then it should be the first mind that it should come, whether it's a filmmaker or producer, it should be Angad Bedi.
Name in their mind.
That's what I'm clear about.
Yeah. So, what are the upcoming projects you're working on?
See, right now I can't really say it because the producers have to make that, announcement.
Yeah.
But let's first get over this
Pandemic or,
phase,
yeah.
yeah, and then it'll all be, right now it's a bit of a blur, everything. So once we go through this, I think we'll be in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's not about the projects. I just feel that right now it's a time of, you know, empathy, and there are people who are dying every second, and we don't even know about it. We're a bit casual about it, and I feel that approach needs to change.
Mm-hmm. So, one message for aspiring actors. There are a lots of
Just
people.
believe in. I know. Just believe in yourself, because if you don't believe you're good, nobody else will.
Yeah.
And it is a very competitive place.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a big heart, because if you have a big heart, then you will learn to overcome all the obstacles. And one thing that you should always be ready for is rejection. Make rejection your friend. You'll never be disappointed.
That hits hard, but thank you for putting this out. It's really important.
Yeah. Just accept rejection,
Yeah.
because everybody is optimistic, which is great. But there'll be days where you'll be testing for parts thinking you give given your best test ever because you felt it.
Yeah.
But maybe the filmmaker who'll see it doesn't feel the same thing.
Say that you are.
Sometimes maybe your performance will be amazing, but maybe your look doesn't fit the part, or maybe your look fits the part, but you're not being able to
Do just.
perform to that to your optimum ability. So there
Yeah.
are many factors. Sometimes you fit the look, you fit the part, you are the energy, but you are not the person they're looking for, because they were looking for a star, or they're looking for a new face. Then again, so that's why make rejection your friend, and you'll be in a better place.